Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine and I am being pulled to read today, right now, this moment in time. I was about to go to sleep and I came to my desk to do something that has nothing to do with tarot, but sometimes when I sit at my desk, I get pulled to read, and sometimes I share them and sometimes I don't. The readings, I mean. Well, I feel like something needs to be said, so I'm going to record myself and see what happens. I got a new deck. It's the, Santa Muerte, Book of the Dead tarot. You've probably seen it. Other tarot readers, you probably use it, but I've kind of been, this is actually the Empress. No, is it the Empress? I can't remember right now. But it's just weird. The skeleton that's pregnant. But it's better. I've been wanting this deck for a while. Like when it first came out, I remember when it first came out, I wasn't about it. Momento vivir. That's what it says on the other side. And anyway, years later, I find myself impulsively buying it at 4 in the morning from Amazon. Sorry, there's like something in my mouth. Anyway, so the deck is fairly new. I have it just spread out on my desk right now. Will show you, but every time I move my screen, the volume, I lose the audio. And then I won't know until I go back to listen, and it's all like... So, with that being said, I got it, I looked at them, and then I put them in the box and left them until I was ready to use them. And I guess I'm ready to use them right now. Sorry, I have something in my tooth and it's kind of bothering me. So while I have the opportunity, I'm going to kind of Palo Santo them. I was gonna do sage, but maybe I should do sage. Nah, I already lit it. It's too late. But I'm gonna Palo Santo it because I kind of wanted to sage myself as well because I've been carrying energy. But now that I'm Palo Santoing, which means I'm transmuting the energy that's here into positive instead of just wiping it all out. Because I think what I'm feeling and what's coming up and what's being picked up, because like 2 cards fell over while I was shuffling, which made me want to spread them out and shuffle them like that. Because new decks, they come in order, so I like really want to shuffle them really good, so then we don't end up with like all the cards in order. Yeah, that's good. It's good stuff right here. So I was gonna say that I don't want to wipe out the feelings I have or the energy I have, because even though it's feeling what I'm feeling, it's been productive, or not productive. I wasn't doing anything, but there was like production happening behind the scenes kind of thing. And I even spoke a little bit about it to someone who I didn't want to talk to them about it, but they asked, I spoke, and there is that. So I don't want, the energy's good, It's like I don't want it to just be wiped away and saged out and that's it. I want to keep it. I'll keep it and see what happens, where it goes. And now with the Palo Santo, it's kind of like reassuring me, like, yeah, let's just transmute what we're feeling into positivity, right? Let's think positively about whatever is on your mind, what you went through today, or what you have been going through, whatever the case. Let's just sit in ourselves and embrace all the negativity and see the silver lining. I need water, but I don't want to get up. As usual, I like to wait till the flame goes. So don't know why. I saw twin flame and now I see 3 flames because my eyes. It's funny how I caught 2 and then 3 appeared. It's so weird. The Palo Santo flame is like steady and not moving, and then the candle in the back of like the back behind my what I'm seeing, which is the Palo Santo, the candles behind it, which is over by the wall over there, the flame is like bouncing around. There we go. There you go. And the way I was seeing it, because the flame of the Palo Santo was in the middle and then the candle flames were on the sides of it, they were like this, and then the Palo Santo was just like steady. So I don't know if we're like in the middle of like energy that's just kind of chaotic and not unstable, just chaotic. It's bouncing, it's flickering, it's fluttering, it's moving a lot. There's a lot of movement. And whatever this energy is producing is not really affecting you, it looks like, You're just kind of like even keel, relaxed. But even though you might seem that way, I don't know what you're actually feeling inside, because, our exterior feelings definitely always look different from our interior feelings, unless you're, someone who doesn't know how to mask, like a child or something. Well, that was a fast smoke session. It's like I probably should have did the sage. It was a long flame, but not a long smoke. It's still there though. It's still burning deep inside, but it's not smoking. All right. So I have the what is this? Wait, what is it? Santa Muerte's Book of the Dead tarot cards laying here, just like all scattered out face down on my desk, because I was kind of like shuffling and moving. So I decided to, instead of like pulling from the top or shuffling and letting see what falls out, I'm just gonna lay them all out like this and just kind of like pull one that I feel calls to me, like this one. I was like scared to look at it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is the Santa Muerte cards. They're all skeletal. They have like the Day of the Dead kind of vibe. Or I think it is, but anyway, this is it. This is the Queen of Pentacles. I noticed the queens all have black long hair, which I think is cool. But knowing about the Queen of Pentacles, getting her in reverse tells me that someone, some situation, or just you, because this is a person, is spreading their self thin and is exhausted, tired. There's probably not a lot of self-care because you're probably worrying about other people and other situations. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. I love this Wheel of Fortune because the minute it came out, seeing the Queen in reverse and knowing how the Wheel of Fortune looks, you see this? It's like a, I don't know, it's cool. It's actually in reverse right now. This is it upright. But getting in reverse, it felt like the Queen, it's like you're in some sort of stage right now that's kind of meant to happen. You are meant to be in this position of exhaustion and feeling spent, or overextending of yourself for whatever reason. Could be karmic because we get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here, and it has to do in the area of your stability and finances and family and anything material. Five of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of reversal cards. So I once used to compare a lot of reversal cards to like the subconscious, like inner work kind of thing. But we just got the Five of Swords in reverse. This is it upright. Sorry for the glare behind of my computer. But there's two people. They look like they're running. And no, not they look like they are running. Oh no, she's just holding her hat like, yo mio. No, they are running because there's people running after them, behind them, I think. And that's what it looks like, seems to look like. Oh no, they're running. Yeah, there's like these lines that show that they're running. And he's in like mid-step, yeah. And there's swords coming at them. That's not fun. Swords is mental, so it's like your own mind's attacking you right now. I don't know what you're telling yourself. Maybe you're feeling a little desperate. You have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and now the Five of Swords in reverse. It feels a little chaotic. Kind of like what I said about the candle flames. It was like you're probably in the middle of like chaoticness, but I did say that the Palo Santo flame was steady. So let me see. Seven of Pentacles. You know, I thought this was a Seven of Pentacles when I saw it. It gives me that Seven of Pentacles vibe. When I first saw it, even when I was looking through the deck when I first got it, I was like, man, this looks like, I was trying to guess what the card was before seeing what it actually was, and I thought it was a Seven of Pentacles, and I realized it was the Queen. But this is their Seven of Pentacles, which still makes sense. It's just the illustration of the Queen of Pentacles looks like the Seven of Pentacles in like the normal tarot. But there's, okay, see, I did say it was something about like the material sense, feeling like the mind is like working against you, and it's making you overspend yourself because you're not sure if whatever position you're in or whatever situation you're in is what it's meant to be when you first got into it, whether it's a relationship or a job, because this is Pentacles, or just, I don't know, just something that you have been putting your energy into. You're looking to see if it's going to be a fruit or not. And I think you're like calculating and seeing that, wait a minute, I am overextending myself and I'm not even seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing by doing so. So the mind is kind of running rampant right now with the masculine and feminine side. We're like, what the fuck do we do? Well, like I said, this is all part of the plan of some sort because of the Wheel of Fortune here. Yep. I keep pulling from my right side because I have a pile, half the deck all scattered on this side, half a deck all scattered here. And I keep pulling from my right, which is my masculine side. Well, I guess, yeah, because even your masculine's a little like, what the fuck do we do? Anyway, I just got the Moon. And I really do think you're seeing the situation and seeing yourself like you don't know what else to do or how else to see things. Like your perspective is a little warped because of the circumstances of the karmic swing that's happening and the position you need to be in. You're like not sure what's going on with the Moon here. And I say that because if you see, she sees herself in the reflection of the water. And she's, you know, skeleton, even though she's a human looking in, but she sees her reflection as skeletal. So it's like your perception right now is not what it should be. And I think it's like that because of this Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords talks about like a battle. Yeah. See, this is, I just saw the Seven of Pentacles. I thought the Queen of Pentacles was this one in that deck. Alright, Five of Swords. Yeah. Conflict, arguments, but reverse it means releasing, letting go of grudges. Oh, my bad. I thought it was something else. Huh. Hold on. That kind of just gave everything a different tone. As I move my cards around to make sense in my eyes. I just got, you're trying very hard, but I think your trying is wearing you out. You see yourself like you're unable to, but you're making moves, you're making strides, even in this cycle of karma, even in this karmic cycle. That's all I have to say on that one. The Fool. You're getting to a point where you're gonna be receiving something new. I really love these cards, man. They're so fucking cool. I like skeletons and skulls and stuff like that. So, like, I don't know. And this, like, Mexican vibe to it. Day of the Dead. And the cards are so cool, man. I don't know. I really love this deck right now. But this is the Fool. You're embarking on a new adventure. I call it. A new adventure, a new time. It's a time to be alive, basically. Especially in all of this uncertainty and this growth and this process you're going through. You're like achieving, but wearing yourself out at the same time, worried, moving, and it's all like all your hard work is gonna pay off. So even though in this time of uncertainty and of struggle and of just being like in some sort of fog and not seeing progress and just like, where is this all going? Should I continue doing what I'm doing or not? Just keep at it, because there's something new coming. There's a new opportunity on the horizon. And you need to stay open to the messages from Spirit, from God, from Gaia, from ancestors, from anything outside of you, because they're gonna come in like a little, like this butterfly that I'm seeing, light as a feather, with a new direction, or probably a building on, because this Fool is carrying everything he knows. He's got his guitar, his weapon, his anchor. It looks like he has an anchor on him. Everything in his little box with his heart. Look at JoJo in my freaking yoga mat. So I found a way that he can stop scratching at my rug. I just leave my yoga mat out, and that's his thing now. Good. I'll just buy myself another yoga mat. You've really been doing a good thing here. I don't know in what way you're doing it, but you're doing something and you're doing the work. I want to say you're moving forward in some kind of way. You are exhausted and you are like weary and unsure, and you need time. You need to go relax. I think you need to celebrate your achievements, even if they're little, because that'll just kind of make you in your mind feel accomplished in a way, you know. I just feel like there's a lot of work and no play going on. But that's okay. I understand why. You're trying to make a difference. You're trying to get to some sort of goal. And you're going to get to a point where you're going to be able to set off on that goal. It's like right now you're doing a lot of prep work. You're counting, like just like this. This is the energy here. Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Making sure everything is as it should be, and wearing yourself out. I wouldn't be surprised if we get like the Nine of Wands. So the two cards, I forgot one of the cards already, but the first card I got when I was shuffling and one card popped out, we had the King of Wands. And the way the illustration looks for the King of Wands, it's the King of Wands and he's going like this. He's just pointing out, holding on to something and being like pointing out. And the first thing I heard was, go get him, go get it, go get whatever, just go and do, go and accomplish, like it was that energy. And then the second, oh my god, yes, so the second card was a Seven of Swords. And I was saying that I think you need to like take a break, take a rest or something, because you really you're working yourself to the bone. Okay, you're like really trying hard to gain some sort of income, and seeing if whatever energy you're putting whatever area you're putting so much energy and concentration into to develop something material, you're seeing if it's worth it with the Seven of Pentacles. And you're at the same time coming out of this like mindset of lack, probably, because it is 5. And it reminded me of this, and we were talking a lot about pentacles and stuff for some reason. And the Five of Pentacles is a lack mindset, and then the Five of Swords is coming out of that mental stagnation or grudge, or I don't know, to be honest. But you're moving towards the Fool. I think you need time for reflection, because right now the way you're seeing yourself is like how she sees. Like if you would have looked into the fucking water and want to look at your reflection and it's a skeleton, like you're skeletal, I will freak the fuck out. Like that's what I mean. You're working yourself to the bone. You're spreading yourself so thin. You don't even see life in yourself, and it's all an illusion. That's the sucky part, is that you're falling for an illusion. Things are way better than they seem, because you know what? Everything you're doing right now is going to pay off, and it's going to open up a door for you to walk through. And in this case, he's walking right out of the grave into a new world. It's just like, I don't know what the World card looks like in this deck. I can't remember, even though I did see it. I can't remember. But like I said, you're right now in a karmic cycle. Everything you're feeling, everything you're going through, all your thoughts, everything, all of development is meant to be this way for this new venture you're about to go on. That you are creating behind the scenes, kind of. Like you don't know all the work that you're doing and what it's developing. Like you have no idea, because you're so busy seeing you have a certain perspective on the matter. But it's developing into something. It's kind of nice. It's like you're going to be pleasantly surprised on what your efforts bring out or manifest. I don't know if it's towards the goal that you have set. There is some sort of goal, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, because he's looking to see if what he's putting his energy into is reaping what he is expecting, the reward he was expecting. So he has some sort of goal, like, all right, I should be making this, but I'm not making this. What's the problem? Kind of thing. I am making this good. Let's keep going. But some of you are overworking yourselves to acquire what it is you're looking for. But you are coming out of a grudgy state. So what is that about? Let's go over here. Feminine side, pick the card. Ooh. I said, what is this energy about? Like, why are we? I mean, hey, I'm happy for us moving on and growing and, you know, letting go of grudges and all that stuff. But why is that here? Because why is there a grudge in the first place? Like, you know, when people are like, actually, this girl at my job said it. She's like, oh man, I'm gonna tell this guy that you opened the restaurant better than him. And I'm like, why are you gonna do that? Because I'm new, you know. Like, I don't like fucking coming in and stepping on toes or putting ripples in the water. Like, I don't do that shit. But she's all like, she's doing it playfully, but I'm like, why are you gonna do? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna stir the pot. I'm like, but why is there a pot to be stirred in the first? You know what I mean? Why is there a pot to be stirred in the first place? Why did I say that? There was a reason why, and I just lost my train of thought because my JoJo, he started clawing at the couch the chair, and I just completely forgot why I was saying that. But there is some sort of grudge here when you're in an area of like development. There's a grudge. So I'm pulling a card to see what a little more information about this overcoming, which is great. And then we got the 5 of Cups. Mira, we got the 5 of Swords. I was talking earlier about the 5 of Pentacles, and now we're getting the 5 of Cups. And I saw 555 earlier today, before I left work actually. I looked up at the thing and I saw 555 and I was like, whoop-de-doo, or something, I don't know, something nonchalant came on. But we got the 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, sorry, and look at the mind. It's a labyrinth. The 5 of Cups in the tarot talks about loss, pain, and being stuck in this cycle of that loss and that pain, and you can't seem to get yourself out. It's a very depressing card. Not depressing, but like depressing. It's pressing you down. It's making you look down, just like how he is. His head is down, and look at his mind. It's a freaking labyrinth. The inside of his mind is a labyrinth. And this was the mind I was saying. There was some sort of the way you're thinking, I don't know. Let me see what this deck has to. It came with like the tiniest little book. I was kind of disappointed. I was like, ah. But the tiny little book has colored pages. Okay, I'll take it. So let's see what the Santa Muertes. Look at the Dead Tarot card. Oh my god, I just saw one of my favorite cards. I looked through all of them, and my favorite card is the 2 of Cups. It looks so pretty. Here it is right here. I'll find it later after the reading and show it to you. There's a few cards that I'm just like, ugh, so beautiful. The skeletal and just everything, the colors, just drives me nuts with pleasure. Okay, 5 of Swords. What is it saying here? Because some of these cards are not like, the illustration isn't like traditional, so for me it kind of throws me off, but you know, it's a different person's perspective on the illustration, so it's like I need to try to understand their perspective on the 5 of Swords. It doesn't fit its typical imagery, you know what I mean? For the people who know the tarot. Where is it? Oh, is this here? Oh, sorry. I'm all like, wait a minute, what is this little book? I thought it was a description of all the cards, but it's not. But give me a second. Chalices. Emotional center. To love. Water. I'm going to read what it says here. It goes, the chalices represent emotional energies and both negative and positive feelings, fluid and changeable like the water that categorizes this suit. I'm not going to read the rest. Let's see. The 5. The 5 of Chalice brings a period of introspection into the labyrinth of our emotions. Our sentiments, a period of reflection and solitude that could bring us to a reconciliation or a retreat. The initial resistance, disappointment, or prudence can be transformed successfully into something else. The advice of the dead. This is how they, I guess this is the card's description. Stay with your emotions and let them overwhelm you. What did I say when I lit the Palo Santo and I was like, I don't want to get rid of the emotions that I'm feeling? And I was kind of talking to you guys too. So I didn't want to, I was happy that I'm burning the Palo Santo and not the sage, because the sage just kind of wipes the good and the bad, just like clean slate it. And Palo Santo transmutes to positive. So, stay with your emotions and let them overwhelm you. Let them flow and follow their course, as only in this way will you arrive at a new harmony and alliance. Yeah, nice and simple. Little book. So, cool. I mean, I did see the Four of Swords, which is the mind, resting the mind, body, soul, and mind, body, the hands, the mind, the body, and the soul. The cosmic rest. I think within that cosmic rest will trigger this, which will ultimately develop into this, the coming undone from some sort of mental depression, kind of. And this is depression. So I think you're doing a lot, man. I think you need to stop and like really just do one of these. Just hug yourself, because I don't want it to be like pat on the back, like great job. No, I think you need a little love from yourself right now. If you can get the love from someone else, go for it, but make sure it's not toxic. Make sure it's pure, genuine love, like from a mother or a best friend or maybe even colleague that you care deeply for and they care deeply for you. A friendship, best friend, whatever. Just something not codependent and toxic. You need a hug right now. You need a hug and nothing else. Like, reassurance. You reassure yourself, but definitely a hug is needed, because you are working through some thick shit. You're working through some thick shit within yourself and in your actual 3D reality. It's like you have a lot of things moving. Somebody was saying, my mom, she was like, that's like a lot of moving parts. I'm like, yeah, this right here, this reading is a lot of moving parts. And this is literally the one moving part that just really kicks us all in the nuts sometimes. This is the I'm sorry, so much reflecting. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Always turning, always moving. When it's upright, and then you see what we see when we're upright, the white death. And then in the middle is the sandal or whatever it's called. And that's just, time. It's only you're only in this period for a short amount of time. And when it comes to like divine time, there's no such thing as like an hour or 30 minutes or a year, 2 years. There's no sense of time. It's just movement. And in the meantime, you're doing what you're doing. But you are I was gonna say, you're about to be blessed with this, the Fool card. Now, the Fool card, it's a good card to have, but I think it also kind of displays as like a warning to not get too caught up with yourself and put all your eggs in one basket kind of thing. And I say all your eggs in one basket because he has all his stuff in his little bag with his heart on it, like he's putting everything forward to start anew. And some of us, I think that's exactly what you need to do, and in others, I think you just need to like take it one step at a time and know exactly what you're going to be walking into next, and not just walking into it because it's something new. You need to sit back and assess it. Take a little step. Take baby steps into the new, We don't need to rush forward, because whatever's happening here, I think it's taking a while anyway. It's definitely taking a while because, like, I feel like this process is a while. Even though I don't know how to work these instruments when it comes to counting and shit, I don't know how to work this thing. But when I see this, I think about that movie Soul, when that one character in the movie who his job is to count all the souls, and he's just like, and he's like, wait, something's wrong. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I don't know if you're saying something's wrong right now or not, but I can tell you something. The only thing that's wrong here is that you are not taking time for yourself. You're not taking care of yourself as much as you're taking care of business. You know what I mean? Like, you need to, like, take care of yourself at this time. I think it's very important to rest and reflect. We're in retrograde anyway, so I think we need to take it nice and slow, like the retrograde, and re everything. You know what I mean? I want to pull one more card. My masculine is like, I'm pulling King of Pentacles. Now, before I said I feel like pulling one more, and to me that was like my final card. I feel like pulling one more card. I feel like just sealing the reading with one more card and not an oracle, because I didn't want to like slap an oracle on it and just gloss it up and leave. I just kind of wanted to see what the cards had to say with one more card. And as of right now, my friends, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles on the deck, on the board. We have the Queen in reverse and the King upright. Divine partnership, there is a sense of imbalance. And we do have two figures here running from the law, or running from something. Maybe their responsibilities. That's what I see. That's why the imagery was throwing me off, having it be the Five of Swords, because it just looks like they're running away from something. They're running away from their mind when it's upright. When it's in reverse, I guess, you know, you're overcoming something. There's two people overcoming something within the emotional realms, because that card I pulled to figure out what the hell that was all about. Five of Swords was all about. And now we have the two counterparts here. I don't know what the King of Pentacles is. It could be two sides of you not imbalanced, or it's you and someone else. You are currently busy trying to achieve, and there's someone out there watching, I feel. Just the way he's like turned like that, it's like he's stopped to look to see where is his counterpart. Almost like, where are they? What are they doing? Or just watching to make sure everything's okay, you know, from a distance. As he's holding his chest full of money. Don't know why. Like, the imagery, some of the imagery is a little... But this right here, the moon, know that this isn't what it's going to be for the rest of your life. You could be this way right now, which is, I feel you're seeing yourself exactly like the Queen of Pentacles. Exhausted, like looking like death. Okay, not literally, but like looking like death, you know, like, girl, you need a rest kind of thing. I think you see yourself like that and you feel like that's just how you are now. Like, this is who I am, and this is who I will always be. That's not true. This is who you might feel you are right now, but like I said, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of things like you're doing that is gonna result into something great, or a new opportunity with the Fool. And this King, I don't quite, let's see. Okay, feminine, talk. Okay, we just got the Four of Swords that I got earlier. And what's funny, I pulled this card to see a little more about this character. Now, before my head's itching. Before I started the reading, I was shuffling and two cards came out. The King of Wands and the Four of Swords. And now we're finishing the reading with the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. There's something in this resting period. There's something very crucial and critical. I think it's more important than me just saying, girl, you need to relax, or boy, you need to chill. You literally need to take a massive break. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know what you need to do to make it happen, but you need to make it happen. And I don't know, during that time of rest, you really need to rest, and you really need to go within, and you really need to be open to whatever messages come through, because I feel like that's where the answer lies. Because you're this king, right now you're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You can be the King of Pentacles. Look at her climbing her reverse ladder into ditch. when she's upright, she's up grabbing fruits above her and not fruits on the ground. You know what I mean? Fruit on the ground are rotten and dead. Pick from the tree of life. The king here has his treasure and is thriving. There's something in this resting period that I think is going to give you the answer you need to move the wheel, and then anew can start towards this king. Because this, look how they have the Four of Wands, a casket, a motherfucking casket, and then the Fool coming out of the grave, or the way I have it going into the grave. But yeah, coming out of the grave. So yeah, I think with rest comes renewal, and the renewal will be new opportunities. And I honestly don't even think it's opportunity. I think it's a new perspective, like a fresh new perspective on whatever, and I think you'll be able to move forward differently. Because I don't know what you're doing that's just making you feel weathered and questioning, but still productive. I don't know. It's a very complex way of being, especially when there's a little bit of emotional upheaval that you're trying to escape from, or move on from, I should say. So take the time that you need and plan it if you need to. If you're able to go take vacation, I'm not able to do that shit anymore. PTOs, what the fuck is that? I remember those days, they were nice. But if you're able to do that, go do it. Go make it happen and do whatever it is that this reading was triggering you to do. Because it's necessary at this point. It's time for rest and renewal. Maybe go on a retreat. A silent retreat. I want to go to a silent retreat because I think I can really do that. And to be around other people who are silent, I'm usually feel like I'm the only one that's quiet and everybody else is just yapping their choppers off. And I'm the only one feel like I'm in a void because I'm so silent. And sometimes I feel like I'm a statue because I'm so silent. But anyway, that's me. But I think that is seriously what most of us are needing right now. If you are feeling overworked, overspent, spread thin, then this reading is for you. And I already told you what you need to do. And with that being said, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night, because for me, I'm going to go to sleep. It's rather early, but I had a shitty sleep last night, and I'm going to go to sleep in a relatively good hour, early time, and then I don't go to work later till late at night tomorrow, so I have all morning to relax and chill before work. So excited for that. So I'm gonna go to sleep early today. Maybe I'll wake up early and just start my day nice and fresh. I hope the same for you, whatever you're doing. So until the next time, take it easy. And I'm very proud of the progress you have been making. Keep it up. Have a good one. Bye.